Let's have at it. Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Have At It, episode 28. My name is Ben Cornett, and as you can see, you can follow on my Twitter account at BennyBoy702. How is everybody's night going? It is Friday night. Thank goodness, because man, it has been a long week for me. Busy at work, busy with life in general. But we've gotten here. We're here now. Let's have at it. And let's have a cold one while we do that. So, what is going on, everybody? It has been quite a week, like I said before. I did come on a little bit late, just by a few minutes. As I was setting up this show, the FedEx guy came. I had ordered something a few weeks ago. It was part of my thing with Nike. They give you out like these birthday rewards every year, and you can use it as a discount. So I got a delivery. I don't know if how many of you out there are sneaker enthusiast. I used to be. I don't collect as many shoes anymore like I used to. I was a big Jordan Nike collector, but um, in recent years I've slowed that down. Obviously, adult responsibilities, um, owning a house, bills, that takes precedent, when you're an adult. So, with that being said, just show you what I got. Um, like, this is like the popular shoe out there. Um, these are the Nike Dunk Pandas. It's rare, it's hard to get these, and I was very lucky that um, Nike, when on the Nike app, um, you got to get it right at like 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, and I got lucky, and the bots didn't, control the shoes, control all the orders. So I was able to get my hands on these pair. So yeah, I love them. I love the black and white. It's kind of cool. It goes with the show actually. Have at it. It's black and white. Um, you know, I think these are really cool shoes. I like low tops, so it's perfect. But anyway, yeah, that's why I was a little just a few minutes late being on here setting up because the FedEx guy rang the doorbell and I had to answer and yeah. So anyway, um, I put the StreamYard post in the comment section on the post for the show tonight. So if anybody wants to hop on in and talk and have at it, um, talk about anything you want. We can talk about what I just showed you. We could talk about beer. We can talk about anything in life, sports. I know today was a big day in NBA free agency. As a Laker fan, I'm pretty stoked today. We signed Hachimura. I thought that was a good move. Some that we expected was, Kyrie returning to Dallas. Obviously, that's where he's going to get the most money anyway. So, he returned there. And yeah, there's just Gabe Vincent from the Lakers, signed with the Lakers, came from Miami. That was a good move. And speaking of, let me bring in my fellow Laker fan. Yep, my fellow Laker fan. He is here, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alex Schomber. Alec, how's it going, dude?
Let's have a round of applause. Lakers management doing their job. It's been a long time coming. And they signed Cam Reddish. A lot of
Yeah,
blown away. Cam Reddish is
yes,
a great bench player. Either they're probably going to
absolutely.
put more starting minutes because, LeBron and Anthony Davis are built like glass. So
Mhm.
it's a great pick. Great signing. All I got to do is sign D'Lo, which it's on the cusp right now. I
No,
mean,
he's not
they're
coming.
already working on it right now. I just got the tweet of like the contract details. It says it's gonna get
Why?
negotiated. It's gonna get finalized tomorrow morning.
But why bring him
But
back? I'd rather Austin Reeves
it
back.
was either because the plan was either him or Dylan Brooks. Who would you rather have? I want no douchebag on my fucking team. Sorry, doing this. Don't want none of that bullshit. Don't want none of that bullshit. He can do this somewhere else, just somewhere else. Say for the fucking what's it called? What's that one basketball team? The Shanghai Sharks. Save it for them. None of that shit here. None of that.
Well, we'll see what happens. But I'm glad what we got now. I mean, Hachimura, that's who I wanted them to resign, and they did. I was happy. It's
Yeah.
like, good, good. Fred VanVleet signed with the Rockets. That's a pretty good move. You add a veteran to a young team in Houston. I like that move. And I also like the comments that we're getting right now. Mr. Sean Spencer, thanks for tuning in. I'm here for all the slander. Okay. Thanks, Sean. Sean also says Alex Schomburg and Ben Cornett better not come after my Orioles, Tar Heels.
Oh, the one that's losing 8-1 to the Twins. The one that they don't average more than 4 runs, and they put up 8 against you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They played the Twins tonight. Ugh. You losing to them?
Even though they're 8 runs
in division. Yeah. Still.
How the Reds work out for you guys?
Scott Taylor says, put the link up, Ben. I did. It's in the comments section in the post. Sean Spencer, is it another shovel? Lots of laughs. Some guy somebody looked like they hacked into your information. I had 3 pairs of those. Oh, yeah. The Dunks.
Yeah, I had 3 pairs of those shoes.
Yeah. I like them. Very comfortable. There's no link, Ben. Yeah, there is. I put it in the post. That's what we do here Friday night.
I finessed the shoes though, so
yeah,
I sold them for like double the price I bought them for, because they used to be like 120. They're like 120, like 2 years ago. So I sold them each for like $250 each, $300 each.
Yeah. Christopher Cole, thanks for tuning in tonight on YouTube. It says ESPN. Yeah, they mass exodus at ESPN. Jalen Rose, Max Kellerman.
They could have Stephen A. Smith next, apparently, but
yeah, they got to pay his tab. Susie Colbert worked there for 27 years for the NFL. She's out of there. I mean, Jeff Van Gundy, thank goodness. I don't like anybody losing their job, but Van Gundy had to go, man. I couldn't listen to another NBA game he calls.
Mostly because of that Pat McAfee signing.
Yeah.
They had a cutback.
Yep.
Which, I don't know. I don't really feel like he's like ESPN. Like I don't see him well on ESPN. Like Pat McAfee shows like how he runs his show.
Yeah.
It's not how Sportsman runs.
No. I mean, he got a lot of money, so he took it.
They fired somebody else who does like the late night show. I forgot who it was.
I forget who. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forget.
I used to watch him for like years on like before they had Scott Van Pelt or before they opened up for him, and it's just like, oh, like I can't.
Andrew, I disagree. I think VanVleet's a really good player. He's going to help a young Rockets team out. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but you know what? It's going to be a help.
I'll tell you who's overrated. Wembanyama. Dude's overrated.
Oh. Well, let's see how he does first, okay?
Because they did the same thing for what's his name, Chet Holmgren. They hyped it. They hyped up Chet Holmgren, say he was going to be the next best player. Dude can't put on muscle because he has an eating disorder, and he's going to get. They literally showed a picture of him saying that he's putting in work. They showed a little bump, like a tiny bump on his muscle, says progress.
A little bee string on a string of spaghetti. Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay. Yeah, that's all he has.
A little,
I don't care what anybody says. Chet Holmgren, he's not going to get bigger. Has an eating disorder. He can't put on weight. It's been his lifelong thing in college. And it's going to be a lifelong thing in the NBA.
So, somebody with your profile said they couldn't find the link. What's going on there, Scott?
He couldn't navigate through Facebook.
No, the only way I got on is because Alec put it up.
It's
okay.
a 40 year and up thing. They
Hmm.
don't know how to navigate through the.
Your link post did not show up. Our comment didn't show up on the comments.
Really?
That's where you
I
hit
thought
the
it did. I put it in
view
the
all.
comments.
I literally looked it up. It says view all comments, and it's right at the bottom.
Okay. Well, anyway, you're on, Scott. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. Just got finished watching John Wick 4.
Oh, how was that? Is that a good movie?
Oh, I don't want to ruin it for anybody if they haven't seen it yet. My
Okay.
daughter and her boyfriend, they're included in our Prime, and they informed us they bought it. So they didn't buy it. We bought it. So we finally watched it.
Brian. Okay. Well, that's what a lot of people do these days.
They share their Hulu and Disney Plus and all that with us.
I didn't really even had another John Wick movie. I stopped watching after the second one.
Oh, you weren't a fan of him? Or?
Oh, this is the same. It's not really interesting. I watched the Boogeyman today.
Oh, was that good?
I give it 6.5 out of 10.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not bad.
It is Black Friday, Sean. You're right. ESPN. Lots of people were going. They gotta make the books look good for Wall Street. They're a publicly traded company, so a lot of big contracts they had to cut. So, you'll probably see Keyshawn Johnson be the next host with Skip Bayless on FS1. That's been rumored. But a lot of these guys and women are gonna land on other shows, Fox, The Volume, whatever. So it'll be fine. Sean says the Usos attacked Roman Reigns and Solo to end the show. Yep, that was the big moment tonight on SmackDown. It's the eve of Money in the Bank, which is tomorrow. Should be an interesting show, Mr. Schaumburg. Usos against Roman and Solo, and Cody and Dominic, the men and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches.
I'll be completely honest with you. I haven't been watching SmackDown the last 3 weeks because on here they have Fox blocked off. I only watch Monday Night Raw now, so I got the opposite with the show that I actually wanted to watch. But
okay, well, you can go on YouTube and watch the highlights.
I just go on there, the story, and watch anything that's actually meaningful in that whole show.
Yeah.
But I'm just ready for the pay-per-view tomorrow.
Oh, look at this. This is a big moment. Sean Spencer says marijuana is legal for recreational use tomorrow in Maryland. Well, Sean, you're just a drive away from Maryland. I'm sure you're probably going to hit the road at around midnight, light one up. So let's know how that goes.
Not supposed to take that cross borders, are you?
Well, no, he can go get the marijuana in Maryland. He doesn't have to bring it to Maryland. He could just go to Maryland and smoke it.
Well, Sean, when you tomorrow morning when you wake up and wipe the crust off your eyes and you see the score, you see your team get spanked by the Twins, hey, you can go to Maryland. Maybe that'll get the pain away. Because
it's legal in DC as well.
You guys stink. Stink.
It's all legal through Missouri here.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be in every state in the country pretty soon, Scott. I mean, that's fine. I think it's great. I'm all for it, you know.
I don't need it. I'm high on pharmaceutical drugs. So.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, though. I mean, you know, a lot of people use it for pain meds.
Also, shout out to the Baltimore Orioles for the freest $500 I've ever made in my life. Took the Reds live. Spanked their ass.
There you go.
I mean, you can talk about my Cardinals. We're dog shit. The Cardinals season's done with. You can beat that with a dead horse. It ain't gonna bother me. I chalked the season last week
against Houston yesterday.
Yeah,
now you got to face the
season ready. Yeah, you better say they're the best team.
The Reds are one of the best teams. Yeah,
playoffs
playing hot.
Especially
Reds are a good team.
Come back. Liddell comes back in
Yeah.
August, and Hunter Green.
Where's Nick
Yeah, the
tonight?
Reds are a good team.
The Twins in the rain.
What's that?
That's crazy. That's a lot of
Where's Nick
excuses I'm
tonight?
hearing.
Is he
Nick,
working?
I don't know. Oh, he worked today. They had a day game today. The Cubs and the Guardians, I believe. Yeah.
The rain is
saw
affecting
that.
us. Yeah, that's cute. I heard that.
Christopher
excuse
Cole
many times
says-
before.
Chris says, "Good luck sharing your Netflix, Scott." Yeah. Well, you could, as long as it's in your household, you don't have a problem. Like, say if somebody, a family member in, let's say Scott's family member is in Iowa or
California.
something like that, California, you can't share it. That's where it's blocked off. So it's under your own Wi-Fi. So that's how Netflix is doing it. So that's.
Oh, they haven't
supposed to
done it
calm
yet.
down. Yeah.
We haven't done it
What's
yet
that?
because I live in St. Louis and my daughter lives in St. Charles and she's still using mine.
Oh, okay. So far it's
Hey, did you see this, Ben, yesterday?
yeah.
Did you see this yesterday?
What is it?
It's in Denver. Or yesterday.
What do you think of this?
It was before the Dodgers game.
Mhm.
This is insane.
Oh, it snowed. Oh, yeah.
See, the rain didn't affect them. Dodgers put 16 runs on the Rockies.
Yeah, and
They're spanking the Royals right now.
Yeah, 9-3. Yep. The bottom of the eighth. Yeah.
I
And
give you guys
then-
credit on that one because I think I forgot who was pitching for the Royals, but he was usually good at home. He's bad on the road. He has
Uh-huh.
Greinke. I'm not sure who was pitching
Yeah.
for the Royals, but I give you guys credit on that one. I think it was. Oh wow! They changed the pitcher. So never mind. They had their bullpen game today.
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice I straightened up the room? Super Bowl
Yeah.
cushions aren't all over the place. They're neatly piled over here and some are in front of me.
Nice. No, it looks good, man. Like, awesome. You got the guitar behind you. I like that.
Yeah, that's an actual guitar. Not the guitar, but the same guitar that Jimmy Page played Cashmere on.
Nice.
They were cheap guitars when they were built. They're Masonite guitars, but those two pickups in them, they're worth about $500 a piece. So
Oh, okay.
Got a great
That's
tone.
nice. Yeah. Did you ever play it, or is that you're just using it as a collectible?
it's collectible, but I played everything I've had.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That was my biggest collection of. At one time, I had 75 guitars and about 80 amplifiers, but I sold a lot of them off because I'm getting older, and plus I have
Yeah.
nerve damage in this hand, so I can't really play that well
Gotcha.
anymore.
Well, you had like a Sam Goody store inside your house.
Well,
Remember
it's
that
not
store,
on
Sam
house.
Goody? Yeah.
I've got guitars that are worth like $30,000 up to $750,000. It's my daughter. It's my daughter's retirement. She
Oh,
she
good.
knows nothing
Nice.
about it, but everything's cataloged and serial
Oh,
number.
okay. But she's not watching the show, right? She's not,
No,
so she don't know. Okay. So you don't want to
I
spoil
don't even know
it
if she
for
could see the show because she has me blocked.
Oh, okay.
That's a big thing
But,
with millennials. They don't want their parents seeing them their Facebooks, and they don't do Facebook much. They do Instagram and
TikTok.
all the other
and-
social medias.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm surprised Alec does Facebook.
I barely do it. It's only for stuff I need to. Because I don't message my parents at all. It's usually through Facebook. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
friends that just have 3 to 5 friends on it. They just created it for the 50th reunion we had, and just the friends they want to get together with.
Yeah. So
I spend too much
somebody's
damn
got a
time on
birthday
it.
next week. Yeah.
Huh?
Somebody's got a birthday next week, don't they?
Who's that, Alec?
yeah,
Happy birthday in case I don't catch it. But I get notifications about birthdays, so
Yeah. So
I'd
you're
send you a
making
birthday
new-
card. I'd send you a
Mhm.
birthday
Yeah.
card, but I don't think you want me to have your address.
Yeah, my
Although I
Especially
could
this
look
Saturday.
it up very easily. So
Bro, it's not my birthday,
All right,
man.
Scott.
My birthday's next week. My birthday's next week. I'm not gonna be on social media on my birthday. I really don't celebrate as much.
That's good. No, that's good. Yeah, stay away from. Sometimes you need a break from social media. Everybody should take a break
Yeah, I
every
don't
once in a while.
like I used to celebrate my birthday, but no. Also about my birthday, like the whole holiday itself, I just don't really care for it anymore. It's just another fucking day, honestly.
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
what my wife thinks too. I make
Mhm.
a big deal out of my birthday. I usually announce it like 6 months before it happens, so everybody can get a gift or decide they're gonna, come to my birthday party.
Maybe you
Yeah.
can let teams. I mean, they always lose. Y'all losing to the Twins. They're always gonna lose. They're gonna lose, and they're gonna lose before they even go to October.
Teresa, thanks
Can't
for
say-
coming on tonight. How you doing, Teresa? Thanks for joining tonight. I hope you're doing well. I know you've got some issues lately, health issues, but just want to say hope you're getting better. It's good to have you on. So yeah. Oh man. So what do you want to talk about? Huh? Anything interesting? We had a show last night, NFL edition. It's interesting. I was late, obviously really late because I had to work. So and Johnny was messaging me, "The fuck are you? Where the fuck are you?" I'm like, "I'm working, bitch." No, but I'll be on soon, so it's quite a show. Sean Spencer, I guess Sean was mad because like Brady tossed in the Super Bowl trophy, during our parade and stuff. I don't know why. I don't know what the big deal was, but
because this team hasn't done it in forever.
right? Yeah, that's part of it. But
It's the envious.
at least the Bucks and the
Yeah.
Rams can say they've won 2 of the last 3 Super Bowls. So,
I mean, I'd be mad too if my team self imploding in front of my own eyes.
Teresa Baxter, thanks. Feeling much better. Oh, that's great. That's good to hear, Teresa. Yeah, very good. Sean, I've always had an issue with that. Well, I sent you the link, Mr. Spencer. So if you want to hop on for a few minutes, if
You
you
would be
can.
crazy though. But if
you
his
have at it.
quarterback did that, he would have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I just don't think throwing the
Christopher
trophy is right.
Cole
Yeah, they're
says,
celebrating.
Christopher Cole says, I think it's ridiculous that they will start charging us or completely blocking us from sharing outside the household. Yeah, I mean,
Why do y'all keep saying that?
okay, but see, like, if you have kids and they're like in college, like in another state or something, I mean, come on. Netflix really? I mean, it's not like they're going to be watching Netflix 24 hours. They got to go to class. They got to go to do other stuff. They're going to party most of the time, have social gatherings. They're going to watch some Netflix. I mean, I don't see what the issue is personally. I'm with you, Chris. I mean, I think it's ridiculous too, but that's Netflix. What are you going to do? Let's see. I just think that throwing the trophy is right. Okay, I respect that. I respect your opinion. I mean, I would have an issue with it. If Sam Howell gets a ring and does that, I'd say the same thing. Okay.
According to you guys, we'll never know.
You'll never know.
The
That's
crazy
right,
part
we'll never
is, it's crazy how you put out of that whole sentence, the only ones that are capitalized is the if.
If Teresa says, I would have an issue with the trophy throw if they had missed. Well, Cameron Brate has great hands, so he was not going to let us down, Teresa. So it was not a non-issue. I mean, it's Tom Brady. He's the GOAT. He was drunk. Okay, come on. I mean,
Avocado tequilas.
avocado tequilas. Man. Come on. I mean, it's a great
Plus the water's only 12,000 500 feet there, so they could have sent down Titan II, gotten it.
What is it with you and Titan 2? I mean, it's like you're obsessed with Titan 2, Scott.
I know everybody was
Oh, by the
making
way-
jokes about it, about the Titan imploding and
Yeah.
all that. And I didn't like it at first, but now that it's done, and hopefully
Yeah,
the
they should.
5 people are
Yeah.
in heaven. And
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate, they should have never went out there to begin with. I mean, come on, especially with that with how they made that little ship. I mean, you knew something bad was going to happen, right? I mean, just the look of that ship was like,
Apparently, it went down there before, no problems. But I was like,
well,
I mean,
but did they
how
get
much-
all the way to the Titanic?
yeah, apparently
Or-
they did. They showed videos of it before, like on their previous one. But I was like, the way I see it is like,
hey, Scott's got a
Right,
little
Matt-
friend in the background. Who's that big
That's
boy?
Luna.
That's a girl.
That's my daughter's dog. It's storming
nice.
here, and she gets freaked out with the storm. And she usually doesn't pay me attention, but for some reason, when it storms or there's firecrackers, Grandpa is the protector.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna suck on Tuesday because I got a little dog myself, so he gets nervous when the fireworks goes off. So yeah, just keep him in a closed environment to where a room where there's not as much sound. That's the best thing to do. So yeah, if you got a pet.
if he was a
I
patriot,
know-
would y'all still that way? No. Teams being teams. Celebrate how they celebrate.
Teresa says, "I know I'm missing Brait." Yeah, I mean, Brait was good when he was with us. Obviously, you never like to see your favorites go, but I mean, a lot of it was money related, and we got Kate Otten now, Cole Keefe. So we're going younger, and Brait, I thank him. He was integral part of our team the last few years. Super Bowl run, he was here before Brady. Did a great job. So yeah, good dude, Teresa. Oh man, we've got a lot of comments on here tonight. It's good. I like that.
How come
Ooh.
nobody else is coming in?
I don't know. That's Friday.
Maybe-
Maybe people are tired.
Maybe put the link on our private chat.
Oh, Alec already did. It's in there. It's in the off the rails private chat.
That was an awful long one. Usually when it comes up, it just says StreamYard and it's got one line. His has got like a book.
Hmm. Okay. Christopher Cole says the Lombardi floats. Yeah. Yes, it does.
Well, don't worry, Sean. I will. I already said what I had to say, and I don't.
If I come in and get my butt kicked by Alex Shaw.
I
Oh,
already said what I had
boy.
to say. As long as you own it to it, it's all that matters. Don't come
Teresa
at me
says,
sideways that your team's good when they're actually not. Just say
Teresa
they
says,
suck and move on. I know they
Teresa
suck.
says, I thought they didn't make it because of the time. Said it was 2 hours to the Titanic and it imploded at an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Oh, I forgot to show you this
I don't
video.
know.
I'll send you a messenger.
Okay,
I have
but I
a
don't
problem.
know.
I have a
Go ahead,
problem with
Scott.
them saying it. I have a problem with them saying it imploded because I was watching the video and looking at the pictures of the wreckage
Mhm.
they brought up, and when it implodes, it's like when you smash a Bud Light can with your hand.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it; just looked like it had fallen apart.
Yeah, because the way it was built, it apparently they didn't have a strong enough structure to withstand that. Being in the water that long. It's sort of, I don't know. It seemed like they didn't take their time making this. I know they tested it and everything, but I don't know. You know, it's crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, but usually when something implodes or blows up, the wreckage is all crinkled and batted
Right.
up. I
Yeah.
mean, it looked like the ring from the nose where the observation window was. You could
Mhm.
probably take that and measure it, and it probably wasn't off very much with a micrometer or however they measure it.
Well, I mean, they said
Yeah.
the material for the anything but the ring was no matter what, it couldn't implode or break. Everything else could because it was more thin sheet metal.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's easier
It's,
to implode compared to, especially the thing you need to like what it's like screw it in to have it sealed shut, which is that wasn't even a fucking smart idea. That was actually
yeah.
pretty stupid. It's like a tin can going in the water.
Yeah. I mean, you said it best, Alec. They just didn't, take their time to actually build it. And James Cameron, who directed the movie Titanic, he was explaining that, yeah, it's really hard to get down. You really need a ship that's capable of actually doing that, getting down and staying there long enough that you can get out of there in time without any issues. But apparently, according to the reports, the ship was not, like Alex said, it just wasn't built right. They didn't have the strong enough materials to withstand that being underwater for that long. So
You know what's
yeah,
crazy though?
what's
They
that?
they blamed the Navy for why it imploded because we didn't know, or apparently that we knew that it imploded. So they're blaming us for it. I'm like, so you're gonna blame us for their dumb fuck mistake? Like the
No, I
fuck?
know. They're trying to find somebody to blame. It was on the people that were there in that ship. So
That company. You know what the crazy part is?
mhm.
The next day they had job applications for that company,
Yeah,
but they're about to face a massive lawsuit. That's gonna be like crazy as it gets.
I haven't seen the pics. I saw a couple
They
of them.
showed like the ring.
Yeah,
I saw the video of them unloading it.
yeah. And Christopher Cole says they needed a lot more safety inspection. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but I don't know. They may have just said, "Fuck it," we're going to bypass it.
Because what they
You know,
from what they said, they said they did one previous mission that before, and that was it.
yeah, but that's not good enough, dude. You
Like
gotta
the only
pass
thing
all
that can
these.
go down there at
Yeah,
at most is those little fucking drone things. Those things can go down there, but at best, it's
yeah,
like that's about it. And then
yeah,
it had some conspiracy theorists saying that the spirits crushed the thing. I was like, no, it implodes.
yeah.
But if you
Especially.
watch the video I sent you, that is
Mhm.
even worse. The Titanic Museum,
Yeah.
apparently it's like one of the top 5 most haunted. I think they're not top 5, like top 11, 10 haunted places.
Hmm.
So I'm guessing like the spirits attached to the objects from the ship that
Yeah.
they dug up.
By the way, I'm glad that you're on the show tonight, Al, because you're in the Navy. You know these things, so it's good to get your observation on it.
Well,
Teresa says,
I've been hearing
yeah,
the bitching all week
Josh
from the big
Gates.
Navy.
Yeah, yeah, Josh Gates from Expedition Unknown. That's a good show, by the way. Said that they wanted him and his crew to get in it and go down to the ship. He looked at it and said no, and I absolutely don't blame him. Like, come on. I mean, if Josh Gates turns down a challenge, there's something's not right. I mean, and this guy's been in the Amazons. He's been everywhere. He's done a lot of crazy stuff. But yeah, if he turns this down, then this can't be good. So yeah, it's crazy though. I mean, this going down there. I don't know if you think anybody else is going to try this. I don't think so anytime soon. I mean, you think somebody would be crazy? There's always going to be people crazy enough to do something, but do you guys think somebody will try this down the line or be like, nah, no thanks?
Long way off because it's going through I think Congress right now, saying that
Mhm.
they have to have inspections and has to pass to get, I don't know, they call it a permit or whatever it is that
Yeah.
to do these things. And they still said they can be liable for their deaths, even though
Yeah,
they
they
signed
said death. It says
waiver.
death 3 times in the waiver.
Yeah, that's
Like if
crazy,
I see death
man.
more than 3 times, I'm not going to sign a waiver. I'm
Well,
not,
just
it's
be
like even if waiver is once.
It's like with
Mhm.
doctors, when you go in, they don't tell you about all the things that can happen, but when you sign the paper for the surgery, they don't give you
Yeah.
enough time to read it. They don't send it to you like 2 days before and let you read it and then decide whether you want to have the surgery or sign it or not. Because I had my big toe joints replaced, and he never said it about it was going to be the worst pain you could ever have, because there's more nerves in your feet than there are any part of your body. And then
Yeah.
a friend of mine is a podiatrist, and he said, you do know those things don't last for more than about 10 years. I said, what do you mean? He says it's made out of silicone, and the silicone breaks down, travels through your blood system, and gets into your kidneys and can give you bad problems. So after a certain amount of time, you have to have them taken out and your bones fused or a new joint put in.
Yeah.
I'll have them
Well, you know,
fused.
Scott, again, that's the insurance companies. You know, they need to make their money, you know. And if they give you a piece of it, listen, I know this stuff, all right, because I work in the medical industry. You know, I purchase products for medical supplies. I talk to nurses. I talk to, you know, a lot of people in that industry, radiologists and stuff like that. It's money related. I mean, they're not going to give you a chance. Like you said, they let you sign right before, because they know if you're reading it and you're like having doubts, like, yeah, we're not going to get paid, you know, like, so
Well,
that's
it's a
what
lot
it's
to do
all
with
about.
malpractice too, for the
Malpractice,
doctors.
absolutely.
But even if you sign it, my lawyer says you can still sue them if something goes wrong and
Right.
lose a
No
limb
doubt.
or
Yeah. They will build a better, they will need to build a better ship. Yeah. But I don't know. Still, I mean, I wouldn't do it. That's just me. You know, you know what I will do though? Bring this guy in. And I was a little disappointed, man, that you did not have a show again, man. What is going on, dude? I mean, you know,
I'm
Friday's
hard at
your
work.
show.
Listen, do
I
you
know,
want
I
listen?
know.
Listen,
I know.
I'm trying to do something different that I can tell you right now. If I keep it more of a secret of what I am doing, and you guys pop in and watch even like 10 minutes of the new shit of what I do, I promise you will enjoy it.
I know. I'm just giving you shit, dude. All right. I'm just giving you shit. I know you said secret project. You got something good. Andrew, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. I literally just spent up until now trying to find flipping campgrounds for my trip, and I should have done this weeks ago.
Uh-oh. They're sold out.
No, well, I mean, the hotels are sold out, yes. So, like, I'm trying to go to the dinosaur capital of the world, which is Drumheller, and try to, hi, Teresa. I'm bringing the kids to go see the dinosaurs, and we're not staying in a hotel room. We're staying in a tent. Yay! Tents and
Well,
stuff.
it's part of camping, you know, tents. It's part of camping.
are the kids expecting to see Barney?
No, but the kids are going to get a big surprise, obviously, because last year they had was it last year? Yeah, they had a dinosaur museum that they couldn't get to, so we snuck out of there really quick because it was all sold out and we had no flipping idea, and we went to a smaller one. So now that I think about it, we should probably buy those tickets like right now too. Like
Yeah. Got to be prepared these days, man. Man, reservations, it's a motherfucker. Like, got to make them like months ahead of time, man. It can be frustrating. It really could. Yeah.
It's such a popular town.
Well, if you don't get those tickets, you can always get the kids shovels and they can try to find their own bones.
I mean, not wrong. I mean, there is a lot of free stuff to do in Drumheller as well. So, hi, Alec. I've decided to call you.
Blown.
I've decided to call you Mr. Lick.
Mr. Lick. Oh.
Mr. Lick.
I mean,
That way we can tell you apart from Alex and Alec when everybody's talking really fast in a big show.
That's
Well,
good.
that's
That's good.
that was Johnny's
Okay.
fault. Johnny started that shit. Like Alec. Alec. He started
Yeah,
that
Mr.
shit, by the
Lick.
way. Johnny.
Mr. Lick.
Mr.
He's gonna
Johnny.
make some woman very happy one day. Mr. Lick.
Oh, that's never
Yeah, you
gonna
hear that?
happen.
That's-
Solo for life.
Solo
Ooh.
for life. Listen, you get one taste of it, and you're stuck with the devil for life. Okay.
Nah, already done.
That's true words. That's two
Been
true
through a
words
lot,
right
so
there.
don't think you. Hard pass.
You should
Oh,
go on Big
like
Brother.
somebody-
Me and you should go on Big Brother, and then pretend we don't know each other, and then we'll team up.
Ah, let's see. There you go. Little Canadian America,
Yeah.
by the way. America.
America.
Having a America beer, Michelob Ultra.
I
by the way.
have beer somewhere. I should probably go drink it.
Yeah. I don't. You've never had a Molson on camera before. What's up with that?
They look
Me?
like water.
I've
Is it-
had I drink Bud Light and Corona. That's usually all I drink.
Oh, okay.
And if I drink
I
anything
drink
hard,
Michelob
it's,
Miller Lite.
see those I don't mind. If I drink anything hard, it's liquid cocaine. I do shots of liquid cocaine.
Mm.
It's very
I do a Fresca and vodka.
Fresca,
That's about as
God.
hardcore as I go.
Fucking
Well, it's citrus,
Fresca.
you know.
It's true.
It's
It's true.
citrus. I need that citrus go with the vodka. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a good combination. You know, you gotta have the Long Island iced tea occasionally. You know,
Yep.
Alec, you had that. Teresa, look at this. Her comment is, bring it up. My idea of camping is a Motel 6. I bring a tent and bug spray. Well, I would always bring bug spray to a Motel 6. I'm just saying.
Well, we're gonna have a lot of bug spray for this
Yeah.
coming.
And she can leave her bed bugs at home if she has them because they'll find plenty of them in Motel 6.
Oh, stop it. Yes, God. You're so,
I mean,
you're so wild tonight, man. The bugs.
Scott, I
Yeah.
just got here. Scott's wild. What did I miss? What's Scott saying
Well,
tonight?
Yeah. Well, we're talking about the Titan in your neck of the woods, your country, Nova Scotia. Well, your country, Nova
The
Scotia.
Titan? Oh,
Titan.
oh, the submarine.
Ship.
The submarine.
Submarine. Yeah. How,
Yeah.
The floating ibuprofen.
Yeah.
That thing didn't float. That's for sure.
No.
That thing
No.
sank.
And
That
it's
thing
just poor
exploded.
job. Poor job on these guys' part for even trying this with a not a well structured ship to begin with. You know.
I mean, well, it's okay. You're not wrong, but I will. There is a D Almighty. I can never remember his actual name, but if you go on YouTube and you search up D Almighty, it's a scuba diver, and it's a scuba diver that I've actually watched for a very long time. I've watched him pull like a bomb out of a river, watched him pull some pretty cool treasures out of places. He's been in waters with like gators and snakes and stuff like that. He's got cool videos. I enjoyed like getting baked and just like all you would hear for like 10 minutes is just like underwater sounds, like someone swimming underwater and all the different things around. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm in heaven right now. And this guy was on the boat, like on the ship that did have people, like some of the captain, I can't remember their names now, but the two guys who were on there who were part of Oceanic or whatever the heck it's called, Oceanograph.
Yeah.
He has the last possible signature of one of those guys. The video is weird because it's all fun. You know what I mean? Like the video is taken as if nothing's about to happen, as if no accident or anything like that would ever happen. It's weird. It is definitely weird, but it was good. It was definitely good to see just the different side of things because I think people forget. And they also like the creepy part is he actually got to go into that sub. So the sub that exploded, he was in it, and they did a test run. And he's recording it get like drilled in and sealed up and stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
But don't worry,
Yeah,
they paid hard-earned money with that. $250,000.
Man,
Interesting.
ocean exploring is not cheap.
No. Oh
It's
no.
a lot of water, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
You might as well
especially
buy a
where the
Casper at that
Titanic
price.
is located
about
at.
the same
Yeah.
price.
Oh, look at Teresa. A nice comment here. She says, "Lots of laughs, no bed bugs here. I worked for a hotel company and heard the horror story about competitors." Oh, yeah. I mean,
Actually,
you're right, Teresa.
I'm gonna send Andrew's video too.
What's that?
What?
I'm gonna say because the video that I sent you on Facebook. I'm gonna send it to Andrew. You gotta watch it.
Oh,
It shows that this dude that goes to the Titanic Museum.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of like most haunted places because like some of the spirits and everything
Yep.
still loom. He's like a whole video on it.
I've not seen. I don't think that I see it pop up on my computer here. I don't know if I've seen this one, but I've heard about that and the fact that it's like insanely haunted.
Yeah.
Like the Stanley Hotel.
I was
Now,
watching
Andrew,
the
let
other
me
day. I
ask
was
you
like,
something. Let me ask you something real quick. If you were offered, let's say, $1 million Canadian, would you go on a? And they say, okay, we have a ship, highly functioned, works well, did the test inspections, all that. Would you go down there?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
No.
The most extreme thing I would do in open water, because like I don't like I went to Jamaica and I almost had panic attacks every time I went into the water. I was like, listen, I've joked about going in here and punching Nemo in the face, and now he's literally in front of me. Like I can't. I am powerless in this water. But if I've always said, like, if you were told like you are going to pass away kind of thing in like 6 months or whatever, right? Like my mind would snap and I would be like, okay, well, I'm going skydiving, obviously, a Rocky Mountain climbing, 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. Somebody tell me what that song was. No, I would definitely swim naked with a great white shark.
And
I would
become a
find
Florida State, right?
fuck no.
Okay.
The hell
I
no.
tried.
I would
tried.
use the fact that I'm dying to try
Isn't
and
that
make
song
sure
by
that Florida
Tim
State.
McGraw?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Tim.
I actually know
nice.
that.
I went Rocky Mountain climbing. I went 2.7 seconds on a bull
There's
named
one thing I
Fu
can never
Manchu.
do. Is what's that one activity where they cave crawl? I can never do that.
No,
I always
no,
never
no.
do that.
Just and it's because of that one, like the one story of the dude that just went the wrong way and then tried to get himself out, and they showed like a cutaway version of like what happened to him and stuff, and it's like no. And I would, I can't with everything that is the world shifting and stuff.
Great whites don't like ginger snaps.
Nope, they don't.
Oh,
They ain't
okay.
gonna like my ginger bum.
No. Yeah, so I guess Andrew's staying away from the waters.
I was in a lake in Salmon Arm, and don't get me wrong, Salmon Arm is gorgeous. Like Salmon Arm is the ideal.
Now, where's that?
Sorry,
where's it at?
Salmon Arm is in British Columbia, so it's just on the other side of the mountains. And if anybody doesn't know, the big division between Alberta is not politics; it is the mountains. Alberta is divided between BC by, I believe, not the world's biggest mountains, but like they are a site. They are definitely a site. And if you go to this place called Salmon Arm, it's literally a town that's on the backside of a mountain, and there's lakes. There's just like one big gigantic lake, and there's these beautiful houses all over it. And a friend of mine had a campground on there. Their family has a campground. We went there for a week or for a weekend. And we were supposed to get drunk, and her sister shows up with her boyfriend, and I had a buddy of mine there and stuff like that. And like this dock, we're all like having fun out in the water, all that kind of stuff. And their sister brings like the fun stuff. And I was like, and everybody else there was just like, no. And her and her boyfriend were like, oh, okay, well, we're going to do it. And Andrew and I was like, yeah, like, of course I'm going to do it. I'm in British Columbia. Like, there's no like wind. It's like the perfect weather. Like, I think it was like 26 degrees Celsius, which I think is like 80 for you guys. I'm not too sure. And honestly, the water, it was so calm. Everything. Like I was so high, but oh my God, the water was calm, and the fact that the mountains were right there, like it is instilled in my mind how beautiful that place was. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's lake monsters in there. There's some big ass fish and stuff in that fucking lake that does no, thank you. I don't. Nope. I need to see the bottom. I need to see things swimming up to me. I can't have it.
Okay. Well, I mean,
by
the
the way-
waters in Canada are got to be clear, though. You got to see something, right? I mean, you know, okay. I mean, I know you can't see everything, but got to be the better waters in the States. I mean,
Can't see through the smoke right now.
Yeah, it's because the east side of Canada is burning pretty bad.
Christopher Cole says, I would go to space before I would go underwater. Oh, yeah.
I hate
I mean-
heights.
I mean, while
okay.
I have you here,
Listen, I would have been already in Tampa. I would have partied with Alec already. I would have been on Peter Blake's show live from like Ray Kennedy's pool already. Like I would have done the full Monty of stuff in Tampa by now if I did not fucking hate flying. No.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, speaking of those guys, happy birthday to Mr. Harry Berg out there, the Greek. Harry the Greek had a birthday today, so
Yeah.
happy birthday. You know, enjoy
Speaking
that,
of
my
birthday,
friend.
It's my country's birthday tomorrow. So y'all better get on your knees and beg that we don't come to yours and ruin your birthday. Ha ha. No, I'm just kidding.
But you guys need
So,
to quit
what is that?
building UFOs and sending them into the United States.
What are you talking about? Apparently we're poisoning you with wildfires, remember? It's not even wildfires. There's no cameras on the wildfires.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still suspect about that Chinese spy balloon. Maybe it was a Canadian balloon. It went through Canada first. It launched at the west coast of Canada.
See, I don't. Do you think it's just somebody messing with us? I mean, some people are like, ha ha ha, let's put a balloon up and float it up there so we can get people talking, like the news media.
Why do you think
See-
Russia does literal flybys over Canada all the time? It's to make us scramble our jets and waste money because they have more. We deal with that all the time. I actually I learned about that many years ago, and then I recently just realized that it's still happening. Like Russia just keeps coming more and more, like flying over into Canada. And we don't do anything about it until they actually like are about to fly over a city. And then we have to scramble our fucking fleet and then spend like $1.2 million every time we do it. And it's like we don't have that money
Right.
every time.
So, what are you going to do tomorrow? What are we doing to celebrate Canada Day?
I'm getting drunk. I'm getting very drunk.
Getting very drunk. Okay.
Blow shit up.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
Watch out! Another wildfire coming.
We're gonna start the fires on the west side now and start making sure that y'all in Vegas, you're gonna get it all now.
No. Damn it! Don't
Oh my
even
God.
try it.
I kind of got lost because I thought the All-Star game
that,
was
Al?
next Saturday, but it's actually next Tuesday.
It's a week from
Is it
Tuesday
All-Star?
baseball in Seattle. Yeah.
Because so far J-Rod's in it, Vlad's in it,
No blue
which I'm not
jays.
sure why Vlad's in it, to be honest with you.
Andrew,
And Mookie.
Fred VanVleet is not overrated. Okay. I'm
Yes, he
sorry. I think
is.
he's a good player. I think he's a
No,
good
he's
guard.
not. He's
But
a
he's
good
gonna
And
help that
as I
player.
speak,
Team.
there
He's
is
a cap
a
problem.
bomb going off in Anaheim. Shohei Torpedo.
Tommy. Oh, the future Dodger. Yeah. He's going to the Dodgers, right?
And yes, Van Vliet
I
is
mean-
overrated.
Hey, we can't afford to get him. All we can afford is to let fucking Gallegos be on the fucking mound. See, I don't get it.
You guys treat-
Other
you
teams
try-
where their
just trade
pitchers when they do
Paul Smith or
bad.
what?
What?
To be honest with you, the thing I don't get is we allow
Paul
like,
Goldschmidt.
I see other teams dump their pitchers because they have like a couple bad games. Gallegos been dog shit for 2 years, and then you got guys like fucking Manoah, who's I don't know what Toronto season that piece of shit. He's a shit pitcher. He played rookie. He played rookie ball. I think like last week. 2 innings pitched. Just two. 11
Mhm.
earned runs. 11. The dude is washed.
Very.
He should just call it a career because he's fat, stupid, and lazy. Like he is the epitome of washed up. And they
Well, he
got
got paid.
They sent
Yeah.
him down. Why can't the guy goes
Mhm.
down? Send his ass
Yeah.
down. We have that bum on the Cardinals for like 2 years now. Dude's just washed up. Like we had the lead. He comes in the game, ties it up. I'm like, you just can't. Like one run, you keep him in the game. Say fuck it, confidence booster. Just a lot more runs. Why don't you just go ahead? Let's let him come back and win the game.
Yeah, this is disappointing for the car. I thought they would be. I didn't think they'd be this bad, guys.
Oh,
Like,
it's
seriously.
it's what
I
happens
didn't think
when you
they'd
have Ollie as your fucking manager, and you have a
be
management
really,
that doesn't know how
really
to.
worse than the Cubs or
They
the.
don't like sign big names for pitching because most of our problems is pitching. They don't like signing
Well,
big
yeah, I
names.
mean
They
that's
like
part of
sign.
it. I mean, you're holding on the Rainwright for far too long. I get that, but I don't know.
They should honestly
We'll see what-
trade Tyler O'Neill somewhere. Honestly, should like they need to get rid of him. He's just never there, anyways. He's faking injuries left and right. Honestly,
Teresa, thank you for coming on tonight. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hopefully, you'll be on here again. Appreciate you stopping by. It's good to hear from you, and have a good night too. So take care.
like I literally feel bad for the Blue Jays because like actually I really didn't really feel bad because they still let Manoa pitch and that team think he's gonna change. Every fat pitcher is not adjusting to the pitch clock, and the years of fat pitchers is going away. Like they all just
Wow.
can't get it through. Like Lance Lynn, like he had a good game like for 2 straight games, and then regressed again yesterday. Like I don't know what it is. Like that pitch clock is burning pitchers left and right. I've seen more injuries on pitchers this year than I've seen the year previously before the All Star break.
Well, it's not surprising because again, pitchers have a certain routine. Especially the ones that are like to take their time on the mound. Now all of a sudden you're speeding it up.
493 feet. This guy just hit it.
Wow. Yeah,
Shohei
493.
fucking Ohtani.
He's
That's
he's
the
one of a
GOAT,
kind, man. You have to appreciate this guy. And guys, even if you're not baseball fans out there, whoever's watching out there, watch this guy. This guy's good.
Shohei's a freaking beast.
He can
You know what's
pitch.
crazy?
He can hit.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? The Pirates won today? Oh, let's go. Give me my cash. Let's go.
Pirates, yeah.
Watch
I mean,
this. I gotta show you this. They
I
found
got
the
Pirates
they-
money line and I got Cincinnati money line today. Let's go.
Nice.
Look at this. Like they showed this for
Mhm.
Shohei, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, Shohei,
Uh-huh.
daddy.
That was like when he back in 2018, and then look at the guy's comment for it.
Oh, he made a comment about
It was like back in
the
2018.
other bullshit. Watch the overhyped man be nothing in the next year.
And then my friend
Yeah,
shared it. He
that didn't
says,
age well, did it? Yeah. His name Ralph? Raleigh or Ralph? That
yeah,
guy's name? Okay. Oh man.
yeah, he's gonna
What's-
get paid the
what's-
big bucks when it comes to free M. If either
Yeah.
trade, even if he gets traded, like when he gets traded, they're gonna pay top dollar for him.
Yeah.
He's just
Gentlemen,
too good.
we're almost here, guys. Football season's almost here. Slowly creeping
What are you
up
talking
a little
about?
bit.
Football season's already started up here in Canada.
Well,
Right now we're in the American
Edmonton-
version of Dog Days of Summer.
Edmonton
Elks.
Elks just lost again today.
Jeez. Hey, did they finally break their home losing
No,
streak?
God no.
Whatever it was?
God no. God no. I'm gonna go to the next home game just so I can watch them make history.
Oh, so that's the next game they make the history? Like,
Yeah, when they lose. And they make it 20 straight home games, and it's the biggest professional franchise with the longest losing streak.
oh,
And it comes in football. It's not even baseball. It's not even hockey. It's not even basketball. It's fucking football.
dude.
It's so bad. Like, just let me and Alex run the damn team already. Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah, I agree. You'd probably do a better job than what they've got over there now. I mean,
Are you kidding me? I would literally tell them, they'd be like, you go to the FIFA people and tell them that we're hosting a cup now. Like, we're hosting a World Cup game. Fuck them. Like, we're doing
That's
it.
right.
Give us the money. We're doing it.
yes.
I would literally go
Wow.
into like these drafts like these NFL drafts, and I would call everybody. I'd be calling Cole McDonald. I'd be calling like all these people who were cut
Shohei made
without jobs
history.
and stuff like that.
Shohei just made history. He joins the only list with Sammy Sosa as the only player in MLB history with 30 home runs and 10 stolen bases before July.
Yeah,
That
he's
goes-
a big old
Legend.
Japanese stealing bases.
Legend. But so
Like,
Andrew,
that's
I mean,
like a huge list to be tied with Sammy Sosa as the only
is-
two players.
is the CFL gonna do? Is it gonna grow, or has it reached its ceiling as a professional?
I talked about this at work today. It's the one thing
Yeah.
that the USFL needs, and it's the one thing that the XFL needs, and it's the one thing that spring football needs in general. It's what the CFL has is stability, long-term fans, stadiums, and TV deal. So what you need to do is you need to combine or be the NFL and just outright buy all three of these fucking leagues. Give them $1 billion and tell them to split it all halfway between all you owners and get the fuck out of our faces. And then take the three leagues and combine them by using the proper teams. So, for example, the Seattle Battlehawks there. Now all of a sudden,
St. Louis.
Sorry, it's whatever.
St.
Louis.
What the fuck?
It's Battlehawks.
St. Louis
Defensive on that
Battlehawks.
one.
The Birmingham, whatever they're called in the USFL there.
Stallions.
Thank you.
Stallions.
There's literally like the Washington team in the XFL. There's another USFL team that's like iconic. Those are the teams that you advertise around, that you put money into, that the fan bases. Not only that, you allow Americans to all of a sudden see the fan bases that exist, like say in Canada or the other leagues, because now they're combined. So for example, the Rough Riders now all of a sudden become like Canada's #1 team. And all of a sudden a bunch of Americans are going to be like, oh, that's like the Toronto Maple Leafs of like our new spring football league. Yeah, I'm in. I want to be a fan of these guys. And then on top of it, you can switch the rules up. Like I've always said, you can make the CFL go to 4-down football. That's fine. But maybe leave the fields the way that they are, except the field goal post. Take those the fuck out of the middle of the end zone. I don't like that in the CFL. But
Yeah.
you can easily go and just use the size of the fields. You can use in American football. You can use 4 downs. And then what you can do is you can take our idea that we have up here with motion on the offensive line and on the offensive playbook, and you can utilize that on the fucking defense as well. Corners that move, defenses that could literally just continuously move, and also your offense. So now all of a sudden your 3 wide receivers have a running start. So now what do your defenses do? That would be cool. And yes, I see the little kitty in the background there. Hi, Wade.
There he is. Kitty.
Don't climb things. What are you doing?
Uh-oh. He's on. Is that a record player right there? Or?
No, actually, that's just a shelving unit for all of
Shelving
our
unit.
cannabis tools and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kitty. But Andrew, didn't we try to do that before in the 90s where the CFL brought in, I know this, Las Vegas Posse, right? The Sacramento, whatever you call them. Like,
I was going to say, you do, but yeah, you mean the only time the Grey Cup was awarded to an American team?
Baltimore Stallions, yeah.
Yep.
But I'm just
It would
saying,
work.
what you have now, though, what you have now, can you expand on just what you have now, just Canada? You know, I'm not saying expand internationally, but like, is it
1,000%.
strong enough? Okay.
Because
It
the
could be.
thing that you now offer is the NCAA does it, like when it comes to hockey, like college hockey and stuff. That's the only thing that is the other side for. It's the only other side for hockey players to go to if they don't make it in like the OHL, get drafted, all that kind of stuff, and they want to actually get a degree and don't go the route that everybody else does, where you're subjected to, 4:00 games in the morning and shit like that. But what you do have in Canada now is the ability to have like McMaster University and Laval and the Calgary Dinos and some of these universities and their football programs, you're now allowing money to be filtered into that by, say, the NCAA, by the NFL, because now all of a sudden they have scouts and they have teachers that are in those departments and in those programs, and they're helping with the football and stuff. That to me is the way to go. Is you want to expand football outside of America, and I'm all for it. It's starting with your neighbors up in the north. If you can get us, like you're building a $4 billion stadium in Buffalo that is literally not having a roof. What the hell happened there? But it's not having a roof because the fact that the fans like the cold and they like the games and shit like that. So
Right. Yeah. But I mean, I'm just talking about like the CFL itself, the way it is right now. Like, I'm not saying like, okay, like the Premier League, you don't want to expand to the US, soccer. I'm just saying, can it, you need the US to make this thing better, or can Canada as its own country, its own conglomerate, the CFL, make it better?
If we had money and we were better situated like the Americans, we probably could, because the Americans are trying to make MLS before they would make their own premier team. Because if you think about it, if the Americans had a premier team, you wouldn't need MLS. Nobody would give a fuck about the MLS.
Right.
David Beckham and stuff like that. Like, no reason for it.
We just brought in Messi, for Miami. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the money that goes into European soccer or European football, that's the reason why the Americans, in my opinion, wouldn't ever want to start adapting into the Premier League. Because if you look at the price point of just what Messi was for the Miami in MLS, you were taking him away from the Saudis. But like, Saudis aren't just buying players, guys; they're buying teams.
Yeah. Yeah, they got that money. That's never good. I just feel like the CFL can. It would be nice to see them really expand their product. It just seems
1,000%.
Like they're kind of, because like you said, that the financials is what's keeping them from, more growth. I just feel like you got something there. It just needs, for whatever reason, it's just not connecting with the rest of the world.
If you guys got into the CFL, like the teams that you guys would cheer for, like I already know, like Alec would be a Toronto Argonauts fan just because he would want to live a life of depression and shit like that. And then finally get the Grey Cup last year kind of thing. So it'd be like, hey, look at that. I'm the best. Fuck all of you. You, Ben, would probably be a BC Lions fan because you being the Golden Knights and stuff, like being in Vegas and stuff like that, you kind of adapt to obviously Tampa on the West Coast, but the Lakers on the East. So you probably find this beautiful, not the greatest ever Canadian team, but definitely has had some of the best players of all time and some of the best moments. Scott, you would definitely be an Elks fan up here, like for sure. It would just
Edmonton Elks. Ooh.
Yeah, it'd be the Elks.
Okay.
Whereas like I am a Rough Rider fan. Chris is a Rough Rider fan. Kyle's an Elks fan, but his personality is more a Rough Rider fan.
That's Calgary, right? Calgary Rough Riders.
No, that's Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan, yeah.
Saskatoon, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Calgary's the what? Stampede, right?
Stampeders, yeah.
Stampeders, yes. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So you got BC
Montreal
Lions,
Alouettes.
Montreal Alouettes, Toronto
But they don't
Argonauts.
count. Montreal doesn't count.
Well, Montreal had the greatest quarterback ever in the CFL.
And if you say it's Josh Freeman, I'm gonna.
It's a guy. It's actually an actual Eskimo, like an actual native of Canada. His name was Anthony Calvillo. He was a hell of a player.
Yes. I've heard of that name. Okay.
Was the only Canadian football player in the CFL to ever surpass $1 million contract. Yeah, it was that.
Wow, they really paid that low, man.
Buddy, have you ever heard Alex talk about the fact that some people have two jobs in the CFL? They do the CFL just to get like their yearly salary, and then the other job is all the extras and stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's like you said, the financial issues are there for CFL. So okay, that makes sense. I mean,
I don't even think the salary cap is a mil per team, to be honest with you.
Wait. So not even $1 million per team?
I'm gonna check that out.
So what's like the average salary for a CFL player? Is it like 50, 60,000 or
Oh, okay. So sorry, $5.45 million cap space
okay.
per team.
So what's like the average salary you think? Just an estimate. Is it like
100
40, 100?
100,000. No. Actually, looking at this now, it's $100,000 is usually the higher end. I would say probably like 60, 40 to 60, which I would take. I would accept that right now in Canada. I would take 40 grand. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
I
I
would
mean, I'm
literally-
just saying.
I would be on the field though. Like every time I would catch the ball or make a tackle or something, I would just be like, "Suck it." I'd like Triple H them every day. Fuck them. I wouldn't even care. I'd be on TSN all day.
It's all about the game and how you play it. Right?
Speaking
I had
of
to
playing,
throw
I'm
that.
actually gonna get out of here. I'm gonna listen to you guys because I'm gonna go
Well,
drink and
Andrew,
have a couple of
yes.
hoots and stuff like that.
Awesome to have you on here, by the way. And
Thank you.
Andrew, promote yourself, please, and tell everybody that how awesome your July 1st is going to be tomorrow night.
I'm gonna be so drunk. I'm probably most of the day, besides hanging out with the kids, gonna be working on all
passion
that.
project. Yes.
My passion project, which I'm actually really happy that it blurred out there, because if you could start reading, like if you actually paid attention and started reading some of the bottom, you'd be like, wait a second, what the fuck is he doing? So it's very difficult. What I am trying to do is a lot of stuff that I'm trying to combine into like this nice like show that everyone's going to enjoy, that I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to cry a couple of these episodes too. That's going to be the weird part.
Mm.
I gotta talk about personal shit a couple of times that people are gonna laugh about. People are gonna find out shit about me. Oh yeah, and I I don't want to give too much away, obviously, but like I'm gonna do drugs on the show, so it's gonna be great. No, I'm just kidding. You can find me NSD on Fridays. Obviously, I didn't do a show tonight just because work and all that other kind of fun stuff. Sounds like truth be told. I mean, kinda. But like I said, I'm not giving too much out, because if I said one thing, you'd be like, "Oh, this is what he's doing." And again, the only person that knows what I'm doing is Alex. And if everybody runs to Alex and starts bugging Alex about what the fuck I'm doing and stuff like that, then I mean, you can do that for sure. But you can find me on Fridays. I run NSD. I have 4 other great co-hosts who follow me and the rest of the sports nerds on Fridays. So stay tuned. Follow us, like us, share us, subscribe to us. The more subscriptions people get for us, the more entries they obviously get into the draw next year. We got a few prizes already lined up for next year. So there you go, Scott. You have another chance.
Yeah, he's getting excited. Look at that. Scott's getting excited. And he can't hide
Give
it.
me prizes. Give me prizes.
Prizes. So yeah, thank you guys for having me on, and I will talk to you probably tomorrow.
Andrew, you take care and be safe out there, buddy, tomorrow night. Drink one for me, okay? Have one for me.
I won't drink water, that's for sure.
No, you drink beer. Yeah.
You drink beer.
Happy night.
All right. Cheers, guys.
America.
Much love.
Peace.
Canada. Hey. Happy A-Day.
All right.
Hey, Sean, if you're out there, what time is the show Monday? That
I think they start at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. That's
I
truth
thought it
be
was
told.
going to be earlier. I hope
Oh,
he's
is it
still
going to be earlier? Oh, okay. Were you going to try to be on there, or they asked you, or?
Well, the subject of the show is my idea, but I'll be on
Okay.
it. I got to
Nice.
record The Bachelorette so I can watch that later.
Well, there you go. Scott,
And
why don't you
stars on
promote
Mars.
yourself? Yeah. Why don't you promote yourself?
I'm not really on anything anymore. I'll probably be on Sean's show
Okay.
Monday. I'm not going to say the subject, but
Okay. No, that's okay. We're going to tune in, and this is the time. There it is. 7:30, truth be told, 8. Okay. There we go. Those are the times. Sean says you can tell it. You want to give it away, or you want to keep us in suspense until Monday?
I think Sean's setting up the different things we're going to talk about it, but it's about the pandemic pre-pandemic, going into the pandemic, and then now coming out of it.
Okay. Oh, all
We're
right.
not
Well,
really
that
out
is-
of it. COVID's going to be around forever, I
Right.
think.
Right.
Some-
Yeah. But still, yeah. No, that's a great subject. It really is. Dive deep into it because people have different views on it, and it's always good to get different ideas. So yeah. I mean,
I'm
Oh.
going to be like Carrot Top if I'm on. I mean, most people wouldn't know what that is.
I don't. What is that?
It was given out by my bank for the pandemic. This little button here was for pushing doorbells.
Oh, okay.
This little hook with a space in it, that's for opening doors and businesses.
Nice.
So it's a bank called Royal Bank. I'll give them a plug. I think they're only in Missouri and Illinois.
All right. Sean says this will be a good one. I have no doubt that it will be. I mean, every show's been a good one. Oh, sweet. Yeah, bring that. Nice. Good stuff. All right.
This is my pandemic find. I took the dog for a walk right after the pandemic started, and somebody lost $1.
Oh,
So it's
you should have grabbed. You sure you want to grab that with your hand there, or would you?
It's been sitting here for 2.5 years. So
Oh, I know, but I mean, it was the pandemic when you found it, right?
yeah. Well, we don't use cash anymore, and I was selling things off of my Facebook to my friends, and
Okay.
I would make them come to my house to buy it, and I had a card table set up, and I had rubber gloves, mask. Everybody's required to do it. So
Okay. All right. Well, we can't wait to see that Monday night. I will tune in for that for sure. Alec, do you want to promote yourself or?
Well, I'm not on anything anymore, so
Okay.
quack quack.
Alec will be on occasionally on here or other shows, so check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call this a night, but this was fun tonight. We got deep into some good topics with the Titan submarine. We got CFL talk. And it is Happy Canada Day tomorrow, July 1st. So everybody out there in Canada,
that's crazy, Sean.
be safe. And Sean has one more comment. He says, Alex Schomber will be on Let's Talk College Football this fall. I can't wait to see that. And you two go at it. That should be fun. Sign me up for that. And everybody, I want to say thank you so much tonight for being on another episode of Have At It. This was number 28. So until next time, everybody have a good weekend, and we will see you next time on
Bye,
Have At
everybody.
It. Take care.